Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today. So I've decided that this is the best way to travel. It just seems absolutely perfect because it looks the best. It's like the best way to travel. You just gotta crouch walk everywhere you go. But yeah, dudes, so we had a rollback on the server, and it kinda threw a wrench in the spokes of my plan because I actually spent this whole last weekend crafting and building a bunch of stuff over at the modern house base, and it all got rolled back. So I have a bunch of stuff to do still over there before we can even start on that project. So we're gonna have to come up with something else to do, and I have an idea. I want to get together with Drax here soon because he was having some issues doing some vanilla building using just vanilla stuff, because he's been playing quite a bit over on the SKRP server, and I'm not sure what mods they do or have running on that server, but I know it's kind of limited. I think that's why he was wanting to use just the normal vanilla building parts. So we are going to brush up our vanilla skills, our vanilla building skills, okay? So this is something you can do straight out of the box, no mods installed, all that sort of stuff, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. There are a few techniques that I do know, and I do want to build one-on-one with Drax, and we can have like we'll build like, I don't know, 2 houses next to each other and just see what all we can come up with, like him build one and then I'll build the other. But I think today I just kind of want to do some testing and see if things still work, because I know that there are some issues with the vanilla building mechanics now. So if we take a look, all of this stuff in here is all vanilla building parts. I just crafted up a whole bunch of this stuff. So let's take a couple pillars, let's take a couple foundations, a couple walls, and a couple roofs, and I will show you an old trick that actually doesn't work anymore, and this is where a lot of my building style came into play. This used to be a thing way back in the day, but not so much anymore, right? So you guys know that I like using the pillars. Now, you used to be able to do this in vanilla, and you still kind of can. It's just not like this, unfortunately, because just the way they updated the structures or something like that, it doesn't work anymore. So you used to be able to place pillars in walls kind of like this. So the first thing you would do is lay down your foundations and then build up your walls, right? Then you would take your roof and see how it snaps to the corner there. Normally you place your roofs like this, but you can snap it to the corner, and then from here your pillars will actually snap to the center, and it's not obstructed by the walls below it, so you can actually build your pillars down if you want to. Now the problem is with whatever they updated, I can't get up there. If I do the thatch, if I use this gun, the problem is when you try to remove this, because this is typically how you do it, is you try to remove this guy here because you want to build out your, your normal ceiling and normal roof and stuff like that, and it demolishes the pillars below it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it actually does do it with the demo gun. But so you see, you lose your pillars, you lose your roof, and all that kind of cool stuff. So it's a pain in the butt. It really is. I don't know why they got rid of that, because it was such a nice feature. But there are ways around it, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. So I guess first things first is let's grab a few items here. We'll drop off that many of those. We'll keep that many of those. Let's grab some stone walls. Let's grab some more wooden walls. And let's grab a stone door. And maybe some windows. Why not? So I think this should be enough to at least get started here. And we'll take a look here in just a little bit. Let's grab half those pillars too. I think we should be good. Alright, so I think for this house, well, I don't know if Drax still wants to build here or not. This is a good lot. I think maybe I'll build over here. That way if he wants to build something right here, he can. But let's just start out with some normal foundations, okay? So let's figure out how we want to do our house. I'm kind of thinking a square design is going to be the best. And we'll do this one as a 4x4. We did 3x3 already, so let's do 4x4 this time around. And see what we can come up with this. Let's, like so. I'm stuttering my words today, guys. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. and I just want to get some building done. So what we're actually gonna do, let's grab stone walls. Let's grab, oh, you know what I forgot? We need some stone ceilings. So this is going to be our first two-story house for the most part. I mean, this is kind of two-story. It's just more like a loft. But this is going to be a like full legit two-story house, right? So let's grab some of these. We'll come back over here. And we will place some walls. And the nice thing about the vanilla structures, this is going to be wonky. There are going to be places where it collapses when we try to do stuff, and that's a pain in the butt. But the nice thing about the vanilla stuff is it actually has like these really nice supports on the backside, and you don't get that with the Structures Plus stuff. So like if we come over here, this is all S Plus. On the inside of the wall, we don't have that support. So it's kind of a little bit more visually appealing, to be honest, but it's just more of a pain to work with. Alright, so let's go up. We'll go up 2 walls, and it's important to, if you're doing the pillar thing, only build up on 1, right? So we're actually going to have to take this wall out, because once the pillar gets to that point where there's another wall intersecting, it used to be that it would say it's obstructed. I'm not sure if it still does that, but we don't want to take the chance. So we can go ahead and put a wall here, and we will put a wall here, like so. And I guess we should probably figure out where we want our windows. So I think we'll put our door right here in the front, and let's grab our windows like so. I think we'll put a window there. We will put a window here. Now the reason I'm using the Demo Plus, or the demo gun, is because it actually picks up vanilla structures, which is really handy, because otherwise the only way to get rid of them is to demolish them, and we don't want to do that right now. So let's figure this out here. We need to take out that wall so we can do the pillar thing, and let's put a window right here, just so we have something. Actually, you know what, hold on, let's do another door on the back side, but I didn't bring another door frame. Dang it. Alright, so we'll hold off on that. But we can go ahead and build up our walls like so. And I think we'll just go 2 high all the way around, so we can pull this guy down. Alright, so from here, what we want to do... Actually, hold on. I gotta think about this. It's been so long since we've done normal vanilla building. Let's build all of these walls up. And right there we'll have a door. So we can't do anything with that. We can go ahead and put some walls here though. Like so. Okay. So now what we want to do is take our wooden ceilings, those I said, and we are actually going to run these all the way across. So this is going to be the 2nd floor, right? And I'm hoping that this will work. I've never actually built like this, but remember how me and Drax were talking about it'd be nice if there was like a half hangover? This pretty much nails it right on the head. So it's kind of a cool idea, and I think it's going to look pretty nice when it's all said and done. But we need to figure out... Oh, dang it, those aren't placed in the right way. Are these all placed the right way? Yeah, it looks like those did. It was just these 2. Okay, so if we put these there, those look good. Wait, that one's wrong. Up, up. There you go. Placed correctly. Thank ya. Alright, so now we got those, and we can put in our pillars down here on the bottom. Whoops, wrong one. Let's put these here on 4. And we will run our pillars down. That's not where I want that pillar. Oh, my demo gun. I am a mess today. Alright, let's pick up that pillar. 4. Do like so, and then like so. Now the problem with this is on the 2nd floor we're gonna have like little pillar nipples. There's just not much way around that unless we would like put another ceiling on top of the nipple. Sounds so wrong. But yeah, so when you place pillars like that underneath the floor, there's always going to be a little bit of it poking out. Now the trick to that is to do one pillar with a ceiling and then come back in and put a ceiling on top of the nipple, and then from there it'll be flush and you won't be able to see the top of the pillar. But since we're doing it like this, we don't really have a choice. But now we can come back in and put the rest of our walls in like so without them being obstructed. Might have some issues there. No, okay, it looks okay. And then let's go grab some more walls and another door frame, and we will do the bottom. Actually, there's some stuff I need to craft, so let me do that real quick and then we will come back. Okay, so I opted to move the house back just a little bit because we were way too close to the gatehouse here. So I'm pretty much built back up to what we had before. Let's go ahead and throw in the rest of the walls here like so. Yeah, so I think this is actually going to be really cool. I've never personally built with, I've done this a lot in Minecraft where you kind of have like a smaller bottom level and then the outside level comes up just a little bit, like you can build your walls out like so. But I have never built like that in this game before, so it'll be fun to kind of mess around with this and see what all we can come up with. But already I'm trying to think about how I want to do the front of this house, and I think that this is a little bit, it's too flat, like it needs something, right? So we could run pillars and stuff down if we need to. And actually, let's see, can we still run, it shows that we can put a pillar there, but it's not giving us that second snap point like it was with this one. See how it's going up and down? We want the lower snap, and it's not giving it to us now because I think that we have a wall in the way. So if we were to take out this wall here and then run, no, that wouldn't work either. So now it says it's obstructed. Oh, there it goes. Now let's see what happens if I take out this pillar. Hey, it actually stayed. Oh, we still got a nipple up top. Okay, so that's what we wanted. We wanted that snap point, but it wasn't giving it to us for some reason. You can see here, vanilla building is so wonky. It is so wonky. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's like this. So you just got to kind of find the sweet spot, and then you can start placing things in there. So we can do a pillar like that, and let's see. Oh God, hopefully. Okay, it didn't break anything. What I want to try to do is let's place a pillar there. Let's place a pillar here. Place one down below if it'll let us. There we go. We'll take this guy out. I said. The problem with the vanilla stuff is you also get these like messed up textures too, which is not great, but it doesn't look bad. But what I want to do is let's run a wall. Give me this. I want it to face the other way. Can we do like this? Okay, and then like that, and then like that. So we kind of have a little cubby. Okay, I kind of dig that. Oh God, and I forgot about the foundation thing too. You gotta have a freaking ramp to get in. There we go. I just had to duck our head a little bit. And let's run some walls up. No. Like so. Thank you. And this will be kind of like a little cubby from the outside of the building where we could store stuff. But it's not going to be accessible to the inside of the building. Kind of like we did on the front of this house over here. We'd run the wall in, and then it gives us some storage like on the outside, which I think will look nice over here. Hopefully, we'll see. But let's go ahead and figure out our roof situation. We need to craft some ramps. Since you don't have stairs in normal vanilla, we have to make ramps or wooden ceilings. Let's grab wood, thatch, and fiber crafting. And this is all the vanilla stuff, right? Yes. Yes, it is. And let's make up about 10 of these just so I have some extra for whenever we need them. And I think most of that should be good. Yeah, so we'll just let this finish crafting up, and then I'll get some other stuff over there that we're going to need, and we'll be right back. So here's another pain in the butt thing. Like, we should be able to place that there, but it's saying it's obstructed. And there's not really any way around that. So let's see. If we get rid of that, can we place a ramp? Because it's allowing that, which I find strange, to be honest. And it's allowing that, but now if I come back and try to put the walls in, I guarantee you it's going to say it's obstructed. Yep. So no dice on putting the stairs right here, unfortunately, but that's fine. We can go ahead and put our walls back, please. Like so. Like so. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, we should probably do some pillars down the inside too, and we'll make these out of wood. So let's go grab those real quick. I really should just bring this chest over here, but it's so heavy. All the stuff in here that we have is just so much weight. Catwalks? I did not realize that catwalks are so expensive. I have, or not expensive, but heavy. And catwalks are tiny in comparison to like stone walls. And we got 60 stone walls for 240 pounds. And we have 100 catwalks for 400 pounds. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. What were we over here for? Wooden pillars, I think. Yeah, so we'll grab these guys. And let's try to put these guys up in the center. Like on the inside. Oh, we need a ceiling first. Let's grab these guys. Like so. And make sure that they're running the right way. Looks good. So we'll put that one there. Put you there. No. No. Put you there. And then run you down. And then take this guy. Okay, so now we're on to something. The problem... One of the... did we just double place that or did it not place? There we go. Yeah, the problem with the vanilla building, or like the vanilla pieces, is it just takes so much tinkering. Like you can spend hours trying to come up with something that works, and then all it takes is like just one mishap where you accidentally demolish something that you didn't want to, and then you're screwed because the whole thing comes crumbling down. But this is going to be a pretty tiny house. Let's figure out where we want our ramp. Maybe, I don't know, we want it in the back? Like that? Or do we want it... I'm kind of feeling like right here would be good. Because then we can get around this and we could put like storage or something over here on this side. And then I think it'll be good. And we got these stupid nipples, man. The pillar nipples. They're awful. You face the right way? Yeah, you're good. We're gonna have to go grab a couple more of these. But I think we're looking pretty good. So let's figure out the walls. I'm gonna need more walls too. So let's figure out this. So we'll put a wall there. We'll build some walls back here. And we probably want some windows laid around too. So window there. Window there. Kind of even. We'll do a window here and then a window here. How does that look? Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, so I think we are going to try to avoid using pillars up here on the corners. I'd like to, but the issue with that is we're going to have an overhang, another half structure overhang up there, and I don't want this to look like an inverted pyramid because I feel like it's going to if we try. We can take a look and see what it looks like, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it. And we'll use the wooden pillars for this. So let's do like so, and then on top of that something's going to be hanging down from the outside. Yeah, not a huge fan of that. It's storming, but there's no rain, and it's still bright outside. I don't know what's going on. Busted game is busted. I don't know. I mean, that's not awful, is it? Let's see. Let's try another one on the other side. Because if that was like the roof, then I guess it would kind of make sense. So bring that down, bring that one down. What if... Can we bring you all the way down? I don't know. Oh, that's so just weird looking. I'm not really digging that. Let me just figure out, see what we can do with the roof. Let's try to save on materials here. So I'll pick you up. Oh god, I don't want to get rid of the back fence either. Pick you up, pick you up. Okay, so let me see what I can do about a ceiling, like an actual roof. And if we can't figure anything out, then maybe we'll give this a shot, but I want to try something else first. Yeah. It's kind of, it's like, it's top heavy. It just looks weird. I don't really know what to do about this. If we ran, let's just try this. I mean, we can't snap that way. Of course we can't. What about a ramp? Let's try this. If we ran these guys down, kind of like a little offshoot of this house. Now that looks derptastic. That looks dumb. Get rid of here. Let's save a couple of these, I guess. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now here's a real question. If I get rid of this guy, okay, it didn't all fall down. We need to put in another window here. Yeah, I think it needs some reworking. Not a huge fan. Okay, so for some reason that works. I think it's because it's in the center of this foundation. So this is a normal foundation, right? So the snap point for a normal foundation is in the very center. Can I put my gun away, please? Thank you. So you can see that actually works. So if we do this, it's a little dark. Let me go ahead and gamma up so you guys can see what's going on. So basically what I did is I extended the foundation out one and then all the way around and started running walls down from the top, right? So that gives a little bit more strength to this side of the house. This side we could probably leave as like a little overhang thing, and I think it looks okay. But over here we kind of got like this little corridor thing. I'm not sure if we'll keep that or if we'll try to put like another wall in between there or something. But for whatever reason, when you run a pillar down, I guess from there, let's see, if I try to run pillars up here, it's going to say it's obstructed, but it does go to the center, and I guess since we built it from the top down, it gets anchored into this pillar, which keeps it from collapsing. So that's kind of good to know, man. I did not realize that it worked like that. So if we do, let's put that away. Let's take off this gable. Then we do this like so. Then we run a pillar down. I don't know why it works from the top down but not the bottom up. We snap it there. Is it gonna work? It does. Okay, so that's really cool, man. And then from here, actually, let's see, can we run more pillars? Put the gun away. Another pillar right there. Down like so. Yeah, it worked. Now if I get rid of this, it stayed there. Oh, this is sweet, man. Learn something new every day. Now it's starting to look like a house, man. That looks pretty darn good, I've got to say. So as far as like structure wise, it's pretty much the same on the inside, but the only difference is we ran the foundations out one more, and then we built down from the half hanging ceilings here. In case you're building along, that's how I got this to actually work. So it's pretty neat, man. I got this to set up all good. I guess the other question now is to see if the sloped thatch roofs will actually snap or if they're going to be obstructed from those pillars. I think we should be okay, but we'll try. Yeah, so it looks like we're good. Oh, fantastic, man. This is so cool. Is this the one I need here? It's not. Let's grab the other side. Like so. Boom. Bada bing. How's this look? Let's take a look from the outside. From the outside. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. We've got a little bit of pillar action going over here. It's all vanilla. No cheatiness. Now, here's the other question, is if we wanted to do something from this shielding here, take that out. But then this is going to look weird, isn't it? Let's try these walls. And I'm so glad that that didn't collapse. I wasn't thinking. I probably shouldn't have done that. Build like so. Put the gun away. Okay, so that's building down from that ceiling up there, right? There's not really... No, it's just not going to work. We're going to have to live with the gap that we have kind of around the outside of the structure. Like so. Put you back in place. Yeah. So we're just going to have to deal with the fact that we have this tiny little hideaway thing here. I don't really know what that could be used for. It might be useful if you're doing something with like a PvP, but I don't know. I don't play PvP, so I don't know. Let's do another pillar back here. So we need thatch roof up like so, and then we'll run the pillar down like this. Now I'm starting to get these like flashing redness. See how it's kind of, there's two different snap points here. One works and the other one doesn't. So if you ever get like a red obstructed, like it's obstructed and you can't place it, just try moving around and see if by chance there's a second snap point. And then hopefully you can find a place where it fits. Like so? No. There we go. Alright, so now we should be able to get rid of you. And then we can put our little dude back up there. If I get rid of the demo gun. Perfect. And then we can throw the roof back on. So not bad, man. This looks cool. It's getting there. Okay, so I want to try something else. I feel like we just need a little bit more something down here to kind of match up with everything. So if we run some foundations kind of around the outside here, like a wooden porch or something. We're going to go ahead and run it around all the way to the back, since we do have the stone foundations wrapped all the way around this side also. And then I guess we can leave that like that, or we can pull it out again if we need to. But what I'd like to try to do is do something with some sloped thatch roofs, kind of like how I've done over here with a couple of these different houses. You kind of have like an overhang for storage. This is pretty much what I want to mimic over there, and I want to see if we can actually make it work. So it's fine because the center of this foundation actually lines up with this here. So like we could run a pillar up if we wanted to, kind of like so. Oh, you know what? I guess we could do something like that, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. That brings an idea to mind. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this stuff. So I've got a really cool idea, and I'm hoping this will work. I actually think it will. We'll find out here in just a second. We'll drop off all this stuff we're not going to need. Wood, fiber. You can have the rotten meat as well. So let's start off with this guy. I think this is going to be the front. So, excuse me. Okay, thank you. Let's come this way. We are going to work on a little overhang here. Now we have these pillars which kind of obstruct it a little bit, but I'm hoping it won't be that big of a deal. Now will this place the correct way? Oh, that's just the wrong one. Okay, so let's grab this guy like so. Will you... Oh, there it was. Hold on. There. Okay, and now will you get destroyed if I take you out? Perfect. 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 And we'll take these guys. Oh, but you're obstructed there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the same thing on this side, and then we'll do Is that gonna be the right one? No, we're gonna need the other one. Like so. And then we'll take you out. And then we'll put you in. Okay. And then we can take our thatch sloped roofs, I believe, and run them across like so. There's a lot of snap points right here, but that's fine. And now we have kind of a little roofy thing. Yeah, not bad. Can we run pillars off of you by chance? We can't. But we can if we get rid of... go away. If we get rid of you. Will that pillar... Oh, that will support you. Okay, cool. I wonder why. And now I guess we can get rid of these foundations here. Because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to have those foundations run all the way around. Let's get rid of you. And then we can run another pillar down like so. And for continuity's sake, let's see if we can fit one under the ground, which I don't think we can. That's fine. Now can we put... Yeah, we can come back and put those guys in. Sweet! That looks really, really cool. And so that's basically just some like side storage. We can have some like composting bins or whatever you want back over here. Or maybe you could even park like a dyno and have your fertilizer storage and production, all that going on. Yeah, not bad, man. It's coming along. I think we're almost there. Alright, so we're just about wrapped up. There is one other trick that you can do, but I think we probably waited too long. We should have been doing this when we were putting them in. Let's drop some of this stuff off. We're not really going to need any of this, and we're going to work on kind of decorating the inside. Oh, give me those doors back. Let's take about those 10, put these back, put that back, and where'd the doors go? Let's grab 2 of these guys here. And catwalks. These I want to see if we can actually place any. Like I said, I should have been placing these from the beginning. When you're building the walls up, there's actually some really cool stuff that you can do with the catwalks. You can kind of run them across windows and doors. So like, so about like right there. Like I'd really like to be able to place a catwalk right here. So let's see actually if we can do this. We should be able to. If we take out this guy, this guy, this guy, and do the same on this side, we should, in theory, be able to run catwalks like that. And then if we put our walls back, might be easier if we go upstairs. Like, oh, I don't think I ever put those walls back in. And then we can put this back and this back on that side, and we can do this and this on that side. Uh-oh, that didn't place right. Give me that. No. I think it might be snapping to the sloped guy. That's fine, and we'll grab our ceilings back, put you there, put you there, and so now it's just kind of like a little structure piece. I mean, there's not like a lot to it or anything like that, but it just kind of adds a little bit of something. And if you've got like a, say like right here where I have this sloped thatch roof, you can put in like a door frame. I use door frames as windows. I think you guys have kind of seen that in some of my other builds, like in the farmhouse over there. So you can use that as like a window. And you can run these catwalks across on top of that, and kind of like a nice little cover for a window, right? So I think it's actually kind of cool, kind of nice, and just a small little detail. But the problem is you have to put them in as you're building the structure up, because if you come back later on, it just says they're obstructed. You can build on top of them, but you can't add these into the actual wall itself. So it's kind of a pain, but there's not a whole lot you can do about it. So it is what it is. Like I'd like to be able to put. I'm really afraid to break anything because I don't know what's going to collapse on me. So we'll leave it as is for now, and I think we're pretty good, man. I am going to be adding some structures plus torches to this place. Everything else will be vanilla, but the structures plus torches, they do the auto lighting thing, and I want to have that on this place so it automatically lights up at nighttime and you can kind of see what's going on and all that good stuff. And we have these windows. They don't really need to be there. This side we can put windows in, and then we can put a door here, and then a door here. So what I did on the front porch is this I left open, but it closes all the way around here, right, with the rails. But on this side I went ahead and closed the whole thing off, even on the back side, because I don't really think that there's a reason to go in between these two walls. Like, you can if you want to, but then again it's just closed back here too. So it's just kind of personal preference, and we don't have the automatic doors from Structure Splits. We actually have to manually open them. That's weird. But yeah, I think it came out really, really cool. I like it, man. We did good for a, you know, straight vanilla build. That is odd. I don't know why. I guess the hitbox on some of the storage stuff, or maybe it's just this composting bin, but it's like super big. I was wanting to put a composting bin right here, but we can't get it to place unless it's all the way out here. I guess that's not a bad spot for it, but not where I wanted it. But yeah, so let's go grab some torches, and we'll just kind of throw on the finishing touches here, because I think we are about done with this build. I'm happy with it. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think about the whole thing. Where are my torches? Do we have any in here? There is 6. I think that should be okay. And do we have any dye? Parchment? No, it's all white and black. We don't have any. So I'll have to craft up some more parchment dye and add all that stuff in. I feel like the lighting is a little bit more glitchy on the vanilla stuff than it is the Structures Plus. Maybe it's just the way this is all set up. But yeah, let's just got a couple more boxes here we can use, put somewhere. So I've just got like some little storage in here. So we got a large storage crate and a little one, but not bad. Let's see, we'll put this guy about right there, and change setting, auto on and off. Is that automatically ticked now? I hope so. That's cool. Looks like that got updated. So we'll do another one there. And then we'll do maybe one here. We'll do one here. Where are we set at? About like right there, I think. Yeah, that looks good. I've got 2 more, so let's go ahead and do right here, and then right here, just so we kind of get like a side profile at nighttime. I think that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, so you guys will have to let me know what you think of this. I mean, it's 100% vanilla, so we couldn't do everything we wanted to, but I think we got pretty close, which is awesome. So it's not, you know, the perfect build by any means, but it is a good example of what you can actually do with straight vanilla stuff, right? So the inside still needs a lot of work. We will maybe do something with this next episode. I need to come back with a couple of thatch sloped roofs and put those in. But yeah, so I mean, you got plenty of storage room on the inside for your bed and structures and whatever else that you need in here. And yeah, I think it came out pretty nice. You could even do like a spiral staircase probably if you wanted to save on some room, since the spiral stairs are now a thing also. But yeah, so leave your comment down below, let me know. And Drax, if you're watching this is what you can do. So I don't want you to feel discouraged that you can't make something nice with straight vanilla materials, because I feel like you can. And if you guys actually have improvements or ideas or things that I can actually do to make this look even better, make sure you leave that in a comment down below and let me know, because I'm always open to suggestions, man. This is just what I came up with in about an hour or so. I'd be interested to see what you guys are working with. So anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time, alright? Thanks so much for watching. Peace.